I'm at the KPMG office in London. Here they have one of the biggest ignition centers in the world, and I'm curious about how they work with insight and data-driven innovation and AI. So I will go and talk to Paul. Businesses across all industries and markets need to transform at pace, building a future with digital at its heart. KPMG Ignition helps you to do this. It brings together insights, people and technology to spark innovation and deliver that long-lasting change they need to thrive in today's world. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you work together with our client and what opportunities you see for companies developing more data-driven innovation in the future?
Yeah, so I think we think about how to work together, from end to end. And you could call that sort of taking a product mindset, or you could think about it as a value chain, but whatever exactly we call it, that involves starting out at the front end of it, where we often will get together in Ignition or via Ignition to do ideation, to do design, to do prototyping. But we're doing that in the context of a goal that we have, which is to try to not just stop there, but to flow all of that work, all of those ideas, all of those decisions, all of those problems that we solve into something that ultimately can be part of a core strategy for a company and can be implemented and can start to change the way the company actually works, whether that's in finance or whether that's in customer interactions or how employees are managed. And so that's key to how we think about this. Although we might start at the beginning, we might start at the end or the middle to try to fix something, we're trying to think about that entire process and how, where we're trying to get to, which ultimately is to drive business change, for an organization.
What is the most inspiring about our technology and the way we work at our Ignition Center?
I think ironically, the most inspiring thing about our technology and the way we work in our Ignition Center is that we're kind of obsessed with how we make really amazing emerging technology kind of boring. By which I mean, I've worked in technology for 26 years, and I got my first computer when I was 5. So I've been delighted and amazed by technology for a long time. But somewhere along the line, I got a little less, enamored with the new thing, and more sort of fixated on, well, what problem can we actually solve with that? And so what we do when we get together is we often work with, brand new technologies. We're working with quantum computing. We're working with really, truly advanced artificial intelligence. We're exploring actual, ways of working in the metaverse. But what we're trying to figure out is not why is that technology cool. What we're trying to figure out is how is it useful in a real business context or in a real operational context or, for a government agency. And that, the reality is it actually gets a little less, shiny when you do that. When you're using AI to do financial forecasting, it's still financial forecasting. And so it's not something that, will make you necessarily more popular at a cocktail party or something like that. So that's an Ignition, and the way we think about technology is about that, which is not how do we explain what's delightful about it, but what business change can occur as a result. And therefore, what's it really good for? It's about where does emerging technology emerge, not what's interesting about the technology as a technology.